PP. A New World. A flashback scene happens. A girl is being attacked by a dog. There's a big crowd of people trying to get the dog off of her, but to no avail. Screen goes black, cuts to a dog getting shot by a tranquilizer gun and being taken away. End of flashback. Luke wakes up in an unfamiliar place. Where the hell am I? He darts around confused and notices he's in a cage. He thrashes about trying to get out but can't. He tries a bit harder and manages to get out of his cage. He realizes the world is moving beneath him and tries to look out the window. I'm in the sky. He wonders. He starts frantically trying to get out of the vehicle and sees a latch. He opens it and falls from the sky. He's terrified. He doesn't know what to do. The ground is quickly coming up on him. He tries to land on his feet and then crash. He falls to the ground but miraculously survives. He tries getting up but he feels a sharp pain in his front right paw. He passes out from the pain for a couple hours and then wakes back up and sees he's in the woods now. Knowing that his paw is broken, he doesn't bother getting back up. He frantically looks around for any help and doesn't find any. He's completely alone and begins to fear for his life as he hears rustling in the bushes. He puts on a front and threatens the unidentified creature. "Grr, stay away, I'm a vicious dog." The creature doesn't respond and Luke proceeds to threaten the creature again. I can take you, come on. I'm not scared." Suddenly a puppy pops out of bushes to challenge him to a fight. A bit puzzled, Luke looks at the puppy. "Oh, you're just a pup. I'm not going to fight you, little guy." The puppy responds by saying, "Why not? You scared? I'll beat ya." Luke laughs at the puppy. "I thought you were a predator or something." "I am a predator. I'm a big scary wolf." Luke proceeds to laugh at the puppy and the puppy responds by biting his tail. Luke looks at the puppy kindly and says, "Where are your parents?" "Alpha Yosomi takes care of me, along with Sasha." Luke, not having anywhere else to go, asks him if he can come with him to his pack. The puppy happily obliges and introduces himself as Sitka. Sitka helps Luke up and they walk towards his pack. A little while later they arrive and Sitka can't carry Luke any longer and falls. He wags his tail happily and runs towards the beautiful she-wolf named Sasha. Luke is immediately enamored by her and compliments her eyes. "Wow, I can't stop staring at your eyes, they're like pools of water." Sasha rolls her eyes. No, seriously. "Sitka, why did you bring a random wolf into our pack?" "He needed our help." Sigh, "All right, we'll help you out then take you back to your pack." "I don't have a pack. I'm a house dog. I got stranded in the woods somehow. I just want to go home, honestly." She's a bit alarmed by the fact that he is someone's pet and almost kicks him out when she notices his leg is completely broken. She mutters to herself Yasma's not going to like this and proceeds to work on his leg. He squirms a bit and she calls him a puppy and tells him to tough it out. He whines and cries a bit more but eventually stops because he notices his leg feels a lot better. He's baffled by this because it takes a long time for a broken bone to heal. He tried standing up on it and it actually didn't hurt. What, how? Luke is a bit puzzled because all the plants that he's ever had don't have any healing properties, at least no healing properties that act that fast. While the younger wolves are talking about the medicinal properties of the plant, Alpha Yasmi arrives. He brings back some food. Sitka and Sasha dig in. As he's about to join them as well, he notices Luke there. "What's that wolf doing here?" Yosomi asks. He says that he was hurt and we treated his wound, but don't worry, he'll be leaving soon. Yosomi then starts interrogating Luke. "Grr, I smell human on you. Are you some sort of pet or something?" "Well, yeah, actually, I didn't mean to crash into your home or anything. I just needed help with my leg." He quickly turns around to Sasha. "Why would you let some random puppy dog in our pack? He's harmless. He can't do anything. He's just a dog. He needs help. Plus, worst case scenario, he's only staying for the night. It doesn't matter. I don't allow puppy dogs in my pack." The two proceed to argue as Luke tries to step in and help Sasha out. Sitka is getting a bit scared and runs off to play with his rat somewhere alone in the woods. A little while later, as the three argue, Sasha breaks away from the argument and notices Sitka is gone. Stop, Sitka's missing. Sasha leads the hunt as she is the fastest one in the pack right now. She sniffs him out and notices his trail leads to a cave. The group contemplates on how they're going to tackle this issue, then out of nowhere Yosomi jumps straight into action and runs in the cave. He sees a wolf about to eat Sitka and charges at him. The two begin to fight as Sasha sneaks in to take Sitka away. While that's going on, Luke looks at the two giant wolves fighting in horror, wondering what to do. Get out of there, puppy dog. What are you trying to do, get killed? But Luke, being Luke, says no. He sees that Yosomi is starting to get tired. He doesn't like the alpha, but he doesn't want to see him die either. Luke jumps in to try to save Yosomi. He leaps forward and instantly gets slapped down and knocked out by the darker wolf. But this gives Yosomi the upper hand and he quickly pounces on the darker wolf and grabs his neck. Stay away from my pack. Never come near my son ever again, he says in a deep menacing growl. Hey, that little runt, you know if it wasn't for you that would have been the easiest prey I've ever caught in my entire life. You're sick, Yosomi says in disgust. Nah, you just don't get it, this is how we survive, but you wouldn't know much about that, huh? You and all of your lineage just gone like that. What a weak pack. You couldn't even fight off a couple rabid dogs. Laughs. The darker wolf continues to laugh, knowing he's struck a nerve. But Yosomi doesn't respond, he simply lifts his paw up and strikes. Meanwhile, Sasha is looking after Sitka and waiting on their alpha to return. I'm sorry, I got scared and ran away. Sasha comforts him and tells him not to worry. They wait a couple hours and then go to sleep. Sasha gets woken up by a rustling in the bushes and sees her alpha alongside Luke. Yosomi limps in as Sasha happily greets him and then he suddenly collapses. She rushes to treat him and asks Luke what happened. I don't know. I think he killed that wolf in there though. Gah. And I can't see out of my left eye. Sasha takes a closer look and sees that Luke was scratched in the face pretty bad by the opposing wolf. She treats them both but uses most of her medicine on her alpha Yosomi. Everyone is worried, but Sasha reassures everyone and tells them that he will survive with the right treatment. As she works on her alpha, Luke notices he can see out of his eye again, but it still stings. He figures Sasha didn't use a lot of medicine on his eye, but he understands and watches Sasha as she works on Yosomi. Meanwhile, back in the cave, a mysterious green-eyed she-wolf enters. She sniffs around and sees that the wolf that lived there has died. Distraught, she looks around and tries to find her pups. Her pups enter terrified and tell her what happened. Trying her best not to cry, she comforts her pups and reassures them that they'll be okay. She picks them up and takes them back to her pack.